Hi, Scorpio. Happy autumn. Welcome to your September 2021 astrological forecast. The Sun and Mars are still in Virgo, and there is a new moon in Virgo on the 6th. And where you have Virgo in your chart is your 11th house of friends and acquaintances, and where you would normally go to hang out, any kind of organization that you belong to. But it's your house of like sociability. It's socializing, wherever you would go to do something like that. And if you're not actually physically going out in public and getting together with your friends, you're doing that online, because this is a social media house. It's an internet house, okay? So you may have noticed an increase in this area since even Mars moved into Virgo, like last month, like a bit of an increase, and the Sun at the end of, towards the end of August, when the Sun moved into Virgo, that you are online maybe a little bit more, on social media a little bit more, but you're like pretty popular right now though too, and you're being asked to join like certain groups possibly, or if it's not on social media, it is live and in person, you know, some kind of organization that maybe you would like to belong to, but whatever, it looks like they would like you to join, okay? Excuse me, having Mars here in your 11th house of many things, but one of those things is dreams, hopes, and wishes. So Mars here's the big ego planet, very energetic and enthusiastic about going after what it wants. So I believe that's something that you're going to do this month, is really heavily pursue a goal that you have. So it could be to, again, join or be part of some kind of organization, or you could be like, well, forget them, I'll just start my own. So you could actually create some kind of group or organization that people would think it would be very prestigious to belong to, you know. So you could kind of like make your own way, more or less, through the whole sociable thing, you know, media and in person and whatever. You're like, in a way, you're almost like a media darling, okay, at this time. So the Sun is here up until the 21st, right? Mars is here up until the 13th. So there's still a lot of activity going on here, and around this new moon of the 6th is exactly what it is. A new moon brings new beginnings. So there could be a new again, an organization that you belong to, or create yourself, or you could make a new friend right now while socializing, especially on social media. And a goal, though, again, dreams, hopes, and wishes. So one of these things could actually come true maybe around that new moon of the 6th, or at least the start of, you know, the very first step possibly taken to achieve that goal. But maybe the opportunity wasn't there in the past, but now it is. So just keep that in mind. New moon brings new beginnings in whatever area it is transiting. So it's in your 11th house, okay? The Sun, oops, see here. Lost my papers here for a second. Okay, well, the Sun moves into Libra on the 22nd. Mercury actually moved into Libra on August 30th. And it's going to be here all month, but it turns retrograde on the 27th. And I have created a link below to a video that I did on Mercury retrograde that you should probably listen to. Probably won't affect you too much until next month, so I'm not covering it this month, because it happens on the 27th, like so late in the month. Okay, and Mars moves into Libra on the 14th. Venus is here up until the 9th, and then Venus moves into your sign on the 10th. Okay, so where you have Libra in your chart is your 12th house of secrets and confidences. and actions taken by you or someone else behind the scenes. It's working behind the scenes. Um, it's the house of dreams, though, too, and the subconscious mind. It's a psychic house, psychic ability. At this time is, whatever. But having Mars here, though, a lot of times when Mars is here, there's a couple things going on. Okay, it makes you very active behind the scenes, or possibly in secret. There may be a reason that you are acting in secret. You're trying to hide whatever it is that you're doing. In a lot of ways, sometimes it's when people are trying to protect themselves and secure themselves, or put them in a position to be able to defend themselves if somewhere down the line in the future they have to. So they're doing something behind the scenes, like squirreling away money or something or other, so they can get away or whatever. Okay? So also, you could be helping someone, though, too. This is the house of charity, and helping people who are confined more or less to some area. A lot of times it's a hospital, nursing home, and even a prison. Okay, so it could be an institution of some kind. But, the sun's going to be here, and Venus is still here up until the 9th. So this is the house of secret admirers and a secret romance. You could be, in fact, have met someone while Venus was in your 11th house of Virgo, when Venus was in Virgo, and maybe you're carrying on right now with them, but it's still a secret for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want, it's nobody's business really, but maybe when planets move into your first house, it'll come out in the open, but that's up to you and them. Having Mercury here, though, I call this the great investigator. When it's in the 12th house, it makes a bit of a snoop out of you. It makes you check up on people or inquire in secret even, or, check out all their social media and stuff like that. Find out more about them. You can ask, you might actually ask about them, but a lot of times, though, you don't even want to do that to draw attention to yourself. So you are actually snooping. It's not that you're stalking, but you just want to know a little bit more about, this person. So it doesn't even have to be like a romantic attraction. This could be a friend, a new friend, or even an old friend. Okay, it could be someone from your past that I don't know, you would like to know more about right now. For some reason, they're on your mind. Okay, there's actually a full moon, okay, on the 20th in the sign of Pisces. Where you have Pisces in your chart is your 5th house. It's directly across from your 11th house of Virgo. So the 5th house is the house of romance, okay, and speculation and creativity and a lot of other things. But I would have to say that around this full moon of the 20th, something could happen possibly, let's say, like while you are socializing. Maybe you do have your eye on someone for, romantic reasons, or even for just friendship, and you would like to know a little bit more about them. So around this full moon of the 20th, someone possibly that could give you a little bit of insight into this person. Maybe they dated them, or they know some kind of gossip or whatever about them. It isn't like very flattering, whatever is said at this time between you and possibly a friend. It could be a friend period or a new friend. But it could be anyone that you are socializing with that says something to you. If it's romantic, that's one thing. But the 5th house is also creativity. So it could be in regards to a creative project that you did on your own, or even a collaboration with someone else. As far as groups or organizations go for the 11th house, maybe you are even being asked to join one. let's say a band, possibly music, something like that. And maybe somebody just like doesn't like that. It doesn't matter if they're in the band or not. Something around that full moon would come out at that time. But that's what full moons are for. Okay, they're to bring issues or problems to the surface where they can be discussed and then done away with. So if you have something to say, that would be the time to do it. You know, and it's not like a bad thing. I really don't think it's a bad thing. Okay, now Venus moves into your sign on the 10th and is here till the end of the month. So I always tell people when Venus is in their own sign or their first house even, it's the time to milk it. You know, when Venus is in your sign, people find you very, very appealing. And you could practically do no wrong, okay? If you need assistance of any kind, even a favor, I mean, people are like falling over themselves to do favors for you. They want to buy you drinks, take you out for lunch or dinner or something like that. Everybody wants to get on your good side. Lots of compliments coming at this time about your appearance, more than likely about your appearance, okay? So, and someone may or may not hit on you, at least one person, okay? But when Venus is in your sign, if you need to ask a favor or approach someone who is hard to talk to or is uncooperative, this is the time to do it when Venus is in your sign, because people tend to really want to help you now at this time, because you are, like I said, far more appealing than you are at any other time, okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Scorpio on the 10th and 11th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Taurus, and those dates are the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for money is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. The best time for your career is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 28th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for September. I'd like to thank all of my subscribers who also share and like my videos. And if you're not a subscriber right now, why don't you click that subscribe button and become one. Check out my weekly forecast. Ask me a question. It's in the description box below there. Okay, there's a link there. There's also a link to my website if you would like to have your personal chart done. So I will see you next week. Goodbye.